part of a covert amphibious mission into enemy territory is extremely dangerous. Success is all about staying stealthy and leaving no signature. The most common platform for infiltration on amphibious operations is the Combat Rubber Raiding Craft, or CRRC. It is relatively quiet, has a low profile, and the speed to move you through the infiltration phase of your mission, and it sure as hell beats swimming. The downside? You're vulnerable to attack. The CRRC is an inflatable rubber boat that can be deployed in a matter of minutes. It's a highly specialized tool used by special operations for a wide range of coastal and waterway missions into enemy territory.
The CRRC is great. You can transport it anywhere. It can carry a ton of weight, and when you're ready to go, just crank open the valve. Now you're ready for business.
Although the CRRC is versatile, it has one significant limitation. If you're caught in a firefight, the news isn't good. I've traveled to Chesapeake Bay, Virginia to see the latest developments in this clandestine craft.
The Zodiac Combat Rubber Raiding Craft was developed and has evolved to be the definitive Special Forces insertion and extraction boat.
Todd Solis is a former member of the U.S. Navy's Coastal Warfare Group 2. He's a veteran of over 300 patrol craft combat missions.
The version we're in now is the 7th evolution of that boat. It is designed to be completely inflated from a single 80 cubic foot scuba bottle. It has 9 separate compartmentalized air chambers. You can deploy it from helicopters, aircraft, submarines. It is known worldwide as the definitive Special Forces operations craft.
This is the armor flate system. Here it's attached to a Zodiac FC-530. This is the type used by the Army Combat Engineers. It's a series of high-pressure air-holding support panels supporting pockets. The pockets can house the armor. It's inflated through a series of hoses connected to a 80 cubic feet dive bottle. You turn the valve on the dive bottle, the panels inflate, supporting the armor.
The idea of armor flate is great. It gives me cover, goes up in seconds, and it doesn't restrict the mobility of a very good craft.
Time to test the ballistics. Let's face it, it wouldn't be future weapons if we didn't shoot at it. On the left is a 1/4 inch of steel plate. On the right is a sheet of Dyneema mounted in its inflatable support system. To leave an impression, I'm going to fire the AK-47.
Thank you, sir. From Russia with love, huh?
How will the Dyneema perform compared to the steel?
Now, the AK-47 is the round everybody talks about being afraid of.
Has a lot of energy.
A lot of energy. Well, we know we hit it, no problem. You can see
Whistled
two
right
pretty
through.
good holes right there.
Pretty clean.
Yeah, it definitely chews up concrete. Move through there, no problem. Now, it's time to see what happens with Dyneema. That's crazy, look at that.
This 1/4 inch of steel plate just isn't thick or hard enough to smash the bullet and defeat the threat. Armor flate works differently. The Dyneema breaks up the round, and the inflatable substructure significantly reduces the kinetic energy, which means no penetration.
I think that says it all. 0 penetration, a little deformation, no problem. I'll just replace the panel, put a new one in if I want it.
Good to go.
The system is modular, so any damaged panels can be easily replaced. It's a great idea, but can it be deployed in a firefight? To demonstrate just how the system might work in the real world, we're taking a CRRC rigged with armorflate and putting it into an ambush scenario.
Dyneema and Zodiac stack every advantage in favor of the operator.
Whether you're inserting a team onto a beach or making a hasty retreat under fire, armorflate gives you a much better chance of escaping one of the most deadly situations I could ever imagine.
Armorflate to me gives me two things. It gives me cover, which I'm hiding behind something a bullet's not going to penetrate, but it also gives me concealment.
Bill Nesda is a SEAL veteran of 27 years and Zodiac Special Operations Support Manager.
So if there's people on the bank, once we inflate the Armorflate, we'll be down. They won't see any heads, they won't have any targets.
What excites you most about Armorflate?
The thing I like the most is it can be applied to any boat. It can actually go on a rib, it can go on a vehicle actually. This gives you a 10 times better chance to survive that firefight.